Man, all these people are passing me by. Because I'm a doofus. Well, doofus no longer. M.A. Foolin'. Oh shit. Oh, that does not look good. Why is it doing that? Interesting. Jesus, why are those? Why? I don't know. So I need to have music. I don't think it's casting a shadow, it's just like, so, I'm gonna show you what's going on. Like, I have a desk lamp, and I'm kind of putting the thing on my desk lamp. I don't know, just the closer it gets to the lamp, I don't know, all these lines show up. It's weird. Did I just make this full screen? Ugh. I don't know how to use this webcam. How do I focus it? This webcam resolution is awful. I'm the worst. No, not this song. Planned it. Got it. Oh, that just looks so bad. What am I supposed to do now? Yeah, I don't have an armature or something for this. Sorry, this must be terrible. Oh, I think I can mount it to this thing. I'm gonna get a screwdriver. And then unscrew the thing under the webcam, and maybe that'll be better. Okay, this is a giant screw, but it needs like the tiniest fucking screwdriver. Alright. Alright. Alright, everything. Alright, designers of this shitty webcam. Hashtag Microsoft. No. How you doing, Nifredel? How's life been treating you? Kicking you in the balls? Yeah, I thought so. This is my little, like, sketchbook that I made. Oh shit. I don't think this has a big enough thing. Nope. This is not. Whoa. This does not have the big enough thing. Fuck. Fuck everything. I have to put it back now. Oh, you got a job? You got a job doing what? Selling your body? Thought so. Oh god, why can't I fix this? Working at a gym? Or are you like ripped? Are you a ripped bro? I don't know if you're a bro. Or are you ripped? Are you sick and ripped? No, there are no lines. I'm pretty ripped. I'm ripped to death. So what, you're doing personal training or something? I'm pretty ripped, but it's hard to see. Cause my huge penis is in the way, you know? You know how it is, right? You can barely see my muscles out from behind my huge dong. So... Fuck, what do I do? And this thing's just too close. This doesn't work either, because it's not at the right... Whoa. It's not at the right angle. Fuck everything. Looking into getting certified, just checking people in and helping them with exercises if they need help. So you're like a creeper. You just creep on people. Creeper extraordinary. Fuck. I really need to figure out this shit. You're a professional lurker? Are you from StarCraft 2? You're a professional lurker? Fuck, I'm like trying to improvise a fucking stand, but it's not working. How this cam works. Okay. I wish this was slightly higher. This would be slightly up. Shit, my desk is so messy. I forget Nifredel. Do you draw? I just forget who draws and who doesn't draw. Are you in the US? Are you getting a Powerball ticket? Are you gonna get a Powerball ticket? Like no room on my desk at all. I really need an arm to hold to hold this shit up. Have I helped you with something? Hopefully. Oh my god, this black crayon does nothing. You're gonna buy me a new cam if you win. Thank you. How much money would you actually get? Maybe I just need to have better lighting in my room. The lighting that I'm doing is bullshit. I need like diffuse lighting. Do I normally teach art? Like, Like, are you asking if I teach art as a job? Not really. What I get money for really is commissions when people ask me for stuff. 300 million? Try 1.5 billion. It's 1.5 billion. You're not in the loop. Oh. Holy, that's so many taxes. That's so many taxes. Thank you, Sir Squiddles. The dank hosts. Oh god, I'm saying dank. I'm totally not a dank person. I'm the least dank person. I'm fucking dry sawdust is what I am. Why am I pretending to be cool? I'm not cool. I'm not fucking dank. I'm fucking dry, bone dry, Arizona desert sawdust. That's what I am. But thanks for the host. So I've been doing this thing that's pretty fun. What you do is all you do is take crayons. Like everyone has using crayons is pretty difficult. Like crayons are pretty difficult to use. They're not as good as why would you use a crayon versus an oil pastel? An oil pastel is an infinitely better, like waxy pigment stick, right? Like an oil pastel is way better. The way, just in terms of pigment and in terms of blendability and how it goes onto the paper. But I don't know. I just have a bunch of crayons, I just have a bunch of crayons because people are like, "Oh, you do art stuff, right? You do art things. You want every art supply?" And then the answer is yes. So what I did was the kind of fun thing that I was doing was all you do is you put down the crayon first, because the crayon doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how nicely it goes on. It doesn't matter how Rainbow Vader. It doesn't matter how nicely the crayon goes on, because you're just gonna come back in and refine the shapes and forms with a Sharpie. And it needs to be a Sharpie. It needs to be it needs to be an alcohol-based permanent marker, because the wax is gonna resist any kind of obviously any kind of water-based, water-based liquids. Oh, epilepsy. That's how you get epilepsy, right? You just look at something flashing and then you just get epilepsy. Is that how it works? So it's pretty cool. The kinds of Sharpies I'm using. Before I used to really hate Sharpies. I used to think, ew, they smell and they suck and they're for poo-poo heads. But I've come to really, I've come, I'm gonna stop saying I've come. I've learned to like them, and they're pretty neat-o. They're pretty cool. So, I use these Sharpies. This one's kind of just like a normal Sharpie, but it's been kind of used a lot, so the tip is not very sharp. It's been kind of abused. And this one's a little bit different. This is it's a normal Sharpie, but this is a CD marker Sharpie, so this is probably never going to be made made again. I don't know why anybody would need a Sharpie anymore. No one writes on, no one burns CDs, and no one makes, like needs to label a CD. But the quality of the ink is slightly different. But this one's like the tip hasn't been abused. But the surprising thing, I thought I would like this, and this has like 2 tips on it. But the surprising thing is, I kind of really like this, the chisel tip Sharpie. I don't know if it really shows the shape and form of it. But you can get such a wide variety of shapes out of it, and it's kind of cool. Oh, I don't think I've shown people. I think it's been a really long time, so I haven't shown people like all the new kind of art supplies that I've gotten. This is, I don't know, Sir Squiddle, I think maybe you were here when I was like complaining or talking about art supplies. And I was like telling you that there was this Pentel pen brush that I really wanted to get. But here it is. It's a really cool pen. And the tip is like a brush. Hence, it's called a brush pen. Where do I find some paper? So, you can see actually it comes to a super fine point. It can't even focus how fine it is. Like, do you see how fine a point it gets? Like, there's like a hair. There's like one single hair at the very tip. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but like right at the tip, there's like the tip ends in a single bristle. That's like longer than all the other ones. So it's actually a bunch of bristles. So you can actually draw very fine, small kind of details. Or you can just go blah. And then it's very fast, It's very cool. I've heard people say it's difficult to maneuver or control, but I don't think so. I think it works just like a brush. To me, it feels just like a brush. So, I mean, I think it just depends on how familiar you are with with brushes. I do have to say that the tip is kind of annoying. I find the tip a little bit annoying. The single hair tip, it's actually much longer than it appears. It's like if I were to draw a diagram of it, like this is the brush tip, and then there's like a single hair that like comes out all the way over here. So it's like, oh, there's like this really long single hair, and it's like, why is it so long? I can show you some things that I've done with it. I'm not gonna say it's, I could probably cut it. I'm not gonna say it's like easy to use, because definitely I can see how people could find it difficult to use, but also at the same time, like some people say it's really like there's such a steep learning curve, and I don't believe that to be true, for it to be like a steep learning curve. I think it's kind of difficult, but not like, oh my god, it's so difficult. Because I think if you're an artist, and like an artist, I don't want to start talking about what artists are or aren't, but a tool is just a tool, and really it's just your skill, right? It's just the person's skill at using things, right? And if you're like a competent artist, you should be able to accommodate the quirks of every kind of tool, right? So here's like some face I did with it, and like a pine cone. And then someone was using it. And I just did a bunch of lips. And then I did a cool little portrait of my cousin. Focus. So this is actually quite small, right? It's actually quite a small picture. So you can see it's about the size of my thumb, right? So you can see how fine you can make things with that brush. And then these are just like doodles. I was like practicing with it. And then I just started using the big Sharpie to like just see how it works. Working in Sharpie really helps you learn the forms of objects in a way that working in pencil doesn't, because you have to essentialize each form into black and white. You understand how to suggest the forms, and you really understand what needs to be there. So, whereas a pencil, you're just doing everything, right? You're putting all the halftones and the dark tones and the light tones, but like ink just like forces you to do things other ways. And this notebook is actually this notebook actually made it. I mean, you can tell that it's all like scrap paper. You can tell it's all scrap paper. Science. Science things. Orbitals. P orbitals. sp2 orbitals. Science. You guys like science, right? But I actually made this. I don't know if you can see, but there are small areas where I actually made a bunch of small. I made a bunch of small bundles of paper. I made small bundles of paper, and then I actually sewed them together. Oh, Flockjax, hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the slumber party. I actually, because I'm such a, like, I go too deep, you know? I go in way too deep all the time. So, I learned how to bind books. I got, like, I don't know, one day I was just like, I really want to learn how to bind books. So then, I learned how to, like, I just learned, oh, okay, they actually use thread to bind these groupings of papers together. And instead of just like, I don't know, if someone was kind of like new to it, someone might just take a stack of like copy paper and just fold it in half, right? But if you took a fat stack of paper and fold it in half, in the middle you would have these kind of large humps, right? Because of the thickness of all the papers on the outside would reach shorter up this kind of little mountain in the middle. So what you actually have to do is make a bunch of smaller bundles. I don't know if you can see it here. Camera focus. Nope. But there's actually little tiny bundles of paper, and then you just put holes in them, and then you sew them together. I kind of forgot the way I sewed them together, but basically like that. And then I put glue then I put glue and then I put it in a vise to help bind it a little bit more. Everyone just took a fun little trip together. I did some sketches of some people. I did some sketches of people with this chisel Sharpie at a restaurant. This guy looks this guy looks real drunk. And some lady, and then I drew a little drawing of a plant in my house. That's just one. This was done with just a green pencil crayon, a blue crayon, and I think maybe a pencil to just darken it. Your mom loves that plant. Rex. Your mom. So actually, it's kind of a funny story. So I was just this page. I was just kind of like fooling around with like crayons, like crayons, wax crayons, and what I did was I didn't mean to make a Vader. You know, I didn't mean to make this. Actually, I wish I took a before and after picture actually, because I actually put down the crayon first. Hey Yorick, how you doing? I actually put down the crayon first, and then I realized the shape of all these crayon marks I was doing, it started to look, it was like the shape of a Vader skull. I mean, a Vader helmet. So then I just took my Sharpie and I just kind of like detailed it out, and then fucking turned into Darth Vader. It's pretty cool. So the kind of like technique is, you kind of just put down you just put down a color, you just put down value, and then you can just like draw on top of it. So what's kind of cool about that is a Space Maker pencil box from like fucking grade 5. How you doing, York? So what's cool is, I don't know, just like, okay, what's something oh, it's so hard because this camera is literally in my face. Because I have to put on this fucking thing. Fuck me. Let's see if I can try and do this again. No, this looks awful. I'm sorry. Oh, maybe I just need to get another light, and then I'll use this arm to hold the camera. So what am I doing? Actually, I'm gonna move forward a little bit. Do you like my monitor stand? My monitor stand's a giant dictionary. Just thought you might like to know. Fuck this thing. I'm just gonna shove everything off my desk. So, okay. I don't know, what would people want? What do people want to see? To think of something cool. Well, if you're wondering why my crayon's like melted and bent, it's because it was sitting in the sun. So the cool thing is, you can be really loose and free when you're just laying down the crayon. You can be really loose and free and kind of like not care that much. And it doesn't matter. And then what you do is you just come in later. You just come in later with a Sharpie. And you kind of just, you detail it out. So you'll want to do your main kind of, you'll want to do your thicker lines on the shadow side. And what's nice about the Sharpie, it'll cover up all the crayon. So and then you want to be very light and very careful with the lines that you put on the light side. What do I think of Jin? What do you mean? That's not working out. So it's this is not showing very well. The colors aren't showing as deeply as I want to. Oh, and that's also a problem. Like, you can't go back over top with crayon because the crayon is actually quite thick on the paper. You can actually scratch off, like, you know how you can scratch off crayon off paper? You can actually scratch off the Sharpie if you wanted to, because it's actually sitting on a quite thick kind of layer of wax. So you're actually just scraping off the wax that the Sharpie is sitting on, and because of that, you can't come back over with crayon very much, or you're just gonna like fuck it all up. And you don't want to be a fuck boy, so. But like, that's kind of like the general idea. You're gonna just like do these very fun, really graphic kind of very fun, really graphic images, just with like a Sharpie and crayons which you probably are never going to use for any kind of like real purpose. You know, Also, you can even be more freeform about it. Like, you don't even need to. What's nice about doing this kind of technique is when you're putting in the color, it's almost as if you are doing your rough draft. It's almost like you're doing your sketch, because it doesn't matter if the color ends up on the outside of the form of whatever you're drawing, because everything that is gonna be defined as the object, as its form, will be defined by the Sharpie. So let me see. Like, you can just use it as a rough draft, pretty much. So I don't know. What's something complicated? We can like try to do like a mech. This kind of like mech thing. So you can use this kind of like, you can use this to just kind of like generate the form of the object, and then you come in with the Sharpie to define it. And the results are just like really cool looking. So it's a pretty fun, rewarding kind of way to work. And then all along the way you can change things how you see fit. You know. So this is where it comes in really handy of actually knowing what you want to draw, like having a strong kind of like mental image of what you want to do. To see how that works. So that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun doing stuff like that. So you can see how there's all that crayon that's on the outside. That kind of doesn't matter because everything's defined by the black, the hard black lines. So I think I'm gonna try something maybe more complicated looking. Let's see. Let me find a picture of something. I don't know. Do you guys have any requests? I haven't done requests in a really long time. Oh shit, this picture looks so cool. I'm gonna do this. This is a super cool idea. So I'll need red, I'll need a yellow, I'll need a green, sort of, and I'll need blue, I'll need like a blue purple, so, and orange. I guess I have all the colors I need. Fight you. I'll fight you. It kind of makes me sad. I'm seeing that like the Twitch creative side is getting really dominated by traditional traditional art. I don't want to say it makes me sad, but it shows me that people think that that people have such a kind of like not disrespect, but people have such a low opinion of digital art. For some reason, people think that digital art is easier or something. Like, I think people think digital art is... Yeah, sure, I'll see. Yeah, post whatever. It's just, I think people think that digital art is super easy. Or they think that somehow digital art is, like, cheating. Or like somehow the program is drawing it for you, and like that's just like not the case, you know. It's just not the case. So I didn't get a good photo on my phone of the one I like, so one will be an instant photo. I'm sorry, I'm too hipster. Oh, an Instagram photo? Oh my god. Can you leave? Can you leave the stream, gross? You're gross. Ew. Oh, an Instax? I don't know, people think traditional media is somehow harder, but I think in a lot of ways traditional stuff is kind of easier. It's kind of easier. It's kind of more forgiving sometimes, and like the material does a lot of the work for you, in a way. Whereas in digital, I mean, you can have brushes that seem to do a lot of the stuff for you, because the brushes seem like in digital, they seem like they're doing a lot of the work for you because, but they're based on real media brushes, right? So anything that these digital brushes are doing for people in digital, it's the same for people just using them in real life. So it kind of doesn't make sense to me. People are like, oh, that digital brush he's using is like cheating. But I'm like, that digital brush is based on a real brush. That's how like a real like oil brush works, or that's how kind of like how chalk works. That's how maybe a pastel, like a chalk pastel would work. The way it goes on softly and the way it blends. You know. So I don't know. I just find it weird. Like everything's just a tool. Although there have been times where I'm like, "Whoa, that's cheating. That's straight up cheating. Fuck that shit." Like when I've seen like people use like filters that do like motion blurs for you and stuff. I don't know. That's just a time saving thing where it's just like, oh, fuck, I don't want to draw a motion blur. Fuck that. I don't know. I can get the good colors of the one I like, though. Can't get the good one. Oh, here, let's see. What the hell? Where do you work? What is this? What is this madness? Cavities. Cavities only exist in your head. Why do you have Polaroids? Are you a serial killer? Jesus. Oh my god, you're a serial killer. Just straight up serial killer. You're a career serial killer. How's this showing up on cam? Good. Looks like shit. Nice. As intended. So I haven't done this technique with something this kind of complicated before, so I don't really know how it's gonna turn out. And I'm being much more gentle about how I'm applying the color. So I kind of like really don't know how this is gonna turn out. Which is good, right? Experiments. What do you do? It looks like you work in a warehouse with mannequin bodies. Like everything about all those pictures just say serial killer. Like, oh, I work in a warehouse and there's all these mannequin bodies and I use Polaroid camera film and I'm fucking a serial killer. And I have all these trophies and I have Polaroids with dates on them like a murderer. Jesus. Just straight up serial killer. Ew. I've worked retail. So fun. What kind of retail? Do you do clothing? Is it clothing? So I used to work at a shoe store. Holy kill me. Kill me. Rip. Kill me when you fucking working in a shoe store. The worst. Oh, can you get me this shoe in a size 8, 9, and 10? Because I'm not sure what size it's gonna fit. Can you get me both? Can you get me this shoe too in an 8, 9, and a 10? Because I like all these shoes are different, and like you know how makers all the shoes are kind of like the sizes are different. So can you get me this in 8, 9, and 10? I'm like, so you want me to bring you 6 boxes of shoes? Can you just go fuck yourself? Can you fucking go fuck yourself? Jesus Christ. You want me to pile 6 boxes in my arms and then fucking bring it to you? Fuck off. It's just like, and then I didn't like any of them because I didn't notice that this shoe has a buckle on it, and I don't like buckles. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And they're like, can you just go check to make sure that you don't have the size? And then, alright, I go in the back room and eat my lunch. And then come back out. No, it's not there. It's, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's not there. Okay, thanks for trying. You know, it's not that I don't like helping people. Retail for me is not that bad. I like talking to people, and I like, you know, if I was having to talk to someone about fashion or whatnot, like I don't care about talking about stuff like that. But what I don't like is being ordered around. You know, that's what I don't like. What I don't like is being ordered around, you know. I don't like being told, like I felt like someone's servant boy, right? Boy, get me this in size 7, 8, and 9. Like that's not what I want, right? That's not fun for me. Just to be like this kind of like fetch boy that just gets people stuff. That's not fun, you know. So, I mean, I like talking to people. I'm like, you know, like, I like when people talk to me and they're like, you know, I have this event coming up, and do you think these shoes would go with this dress or something? Or, oh, hey, I'm this guy, and I need to find comfortable shoes because now I work in an office or something. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, these shoes are pretty comfortable and blah, blah, blah. Like that shit, I don't, like, that shit I don't mind doing. Like, yeah, like, and it kind of makes me happy helping someone. Like, sometimes people are so happy, like, after you help them, they're like, oh, thank you, you've been so helpful. Like, I don't know, it kind of makes you feel good helping people, right? That's kind of why I like teaching people art stuff, because I like it when people feel good about how I've helped them, right? It makes me feel good about myself. Like, it makes me feel good about, I don't know, just makes me feel good. It makes me feel useful, I guess, or something like that. Something stupid like that. Yeah. How much? How much is $7.5 in Canadian? Can you go on the internet and convert that for me? I want to see how that compares to what people get paid here. Because that sounds like pennies. I'm strong. Oh, I mean, if you work in some like fancier places, you'll get paid like $12 or something. I mean, I guess it's not that much different. here the minimum wage was raised to 10 something. Sick. Minimum wage hype. So this is turned into something. This is turned into something that this technique is not. This is turned into this kind of like long, drawn out rendering of something. This is not what I meant. This is not what I intended to do. I intended to do something like maybe a complicated form, but with quick colors. This is not my intention. I've just started to like. Now I'm just like wanting to render this. So how'd your streaming go? I saw that you were streaming earlier, Squiddles, and then I left because I needed to do other stuff. I need to work on my own shit. How'd your stream go? Did you finish your sheep thing? Your sheepness? I think the thing with crayons is you have to really plan out You have to really plan out what you want to do. Because I think if you don't plan where you're going, you're not going to be able to course correct. Because these crayons feel pretty unforgiving with how you put the color on. Like you can't really layer. Like this red crayon won't go on top of all these other crayons. And once the paper, maybe this is the wrong kind of paper. Maybe I need a more toothy kind of paper. Because this is just like copy paper. So maybe it doesn't hold as much. You did a thing for your boyfriend's sister. You have a boyfriend? Gross. No, you don't. You don't have a boyfriend. Stop lying. No one wants to be your boyfriend. That's funny. I like how it all looks like a collage. I like the way it's a collage. Oh shit, I don't know if I can play this music. Here, let me see. See, if you just play covers, you'll never get. You won't get dinged with copyrights. Alright, let's see this picture of you and your boyfriend. That's the worst thing. You know, when people show you pictures of the person they're dating, you have to be very prepared to instantly say, "Oh, they're cute." Because if you show them and then they don't say anything, you're like, "Oh, you can't even see him." You know, so so this girl I know, she said, "Yeah, that's what I do every time someone's about to show me their boyfriend or their girlfriend or whatever." She just says she preps in her mind that she's gonna say, "Oh, they're cute," and then I've seen it. I've seen when she's done it. The person will show her a picture, and right away, she's like, "They're cute," like some kind of nervous tick, like some kind of weird nervous tick, and then she's like, "They're cute. Oh, they're good looking." It's pretty funny. Oh, okay. And it's so obvious because I don't know, because it's said so fast. It's like, how could she have judged how good looking someone was that fast, you know? See, this, for me, is way easier than digital. This feels so much easier than digital. Just like going, blah, just like throwing up on the page. Oh, that's a song I want to listen to. I don't know if people can tell, but I like sad songs, and I like unrequited love songs. Let's see if this song's good. Snuck one at a Star Wars movie. Agreed. I just like to see where it takes me. Let's see. I'm gonna say it really quick. Oh, he's cute. Oh, he's good looking. Oh, he's cute. Do you see how fast I said it? Zero hesitation. Did you like that? Did you like how fast I said it? It means I'm authentic and not lying. It means I'm not lying because I said it so fast. But also, do you even give a fuck about? Do you give a fuck if I think your boyfriend's good looking or not? What the fuck? I mean, he's your boyfriend, and I'm my boyfriend. Oh, it's cute. Also, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know him. Maybe he's really good at, like, oral or something. Everything's... It's not all about looks, except when it is. It's not all about looks, except when it is. Understand, children? Did I make it clear enough for you? It's not all about looks unless when it is, and then they're super hot, and then you just can't control yourself. Jealous? Yeah. You know, Sir Squiddle. You know, Sir Squiddle. I'm gonna steal your boyfriend. I'm just gonna turn him gay. I have that power. I can only do it. I can only do it once a year. I can turn a straight boy gay. I can only do it once a year, and I've saved it. It's a new year. I haven't used it yet. He's gonna turn super gay. Get wrecked. Oh, that's cool. That's cool that he's good at League. That'd be kind of fun to date somebody that was good at League, because then I could play with them. Although I'm like a terrible rager. I'm such a fucking rager. Just don't play with me. I get so frustrated with my friends when I play League with them because you kind of assume that, oh, okay, because I'm duoing or I'm playing with my friend, we're gonna have this kind of better, we're gonna have this kind of improved kind of synergy, right? But in reality, it's just the same. It's the fucking same. So you get frustrated because you think, oh yeah, my friend, when I tell my friend, oh yeah, don't go there, someone's in that bush, or don't do that, you think your friend's gonna listen to your call, right? Because they're your friend and they should trust your judgment, right? But in reality, they're just gonna go whoop-de-doo and then just fucking run into the bush and they get like one shot, right? And then you're just like, but I fucking just told you. I fucking just told you someone was in that bush. And then they're like, oh. And you're like, I'm so angry. I'm just so angry right now. Cheap trick. No. Yeah. Yeah, and you're a girl, and girls suck at games. Heh. 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 Yeah, girls suck at games. Heh. 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 This has gotten way too complicated. This is not fucking the fast technique that I was talking about. There's nothing fast about this, or free, or fun. Like, do you see this kind of like bullshit shading that I can do? It's so easy. Fucking traditional's easy. Digital's fucking pain because like things work like. Yep, you kind of have you have less control. Although in digital you have ultimate control because you can erase infinitely and do whatever. But for some reason there's kind of like a thing about digital that kind of makes it hard for me. I don't know. Maybe I just suck. Teacher has gone off the deep end. Oh, am I teacher? Is that your fantasy? Wink wink, wink wink. Sexy teacher fantasy. Wink 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 wink. Won't you remind me? Won't you remind me? Me. Wink, 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 wink. No, but that's cool. That's cool that you guys play games together. I want to play games with someone I'm dating. That would be cool. Or I wish I could date somebody. I wish I could date someone who also does like art stuff. I think that'd be really cool. Someone who also does art stuff. That'd be really fun. I think if I want to get some of these bright in this picture, I need to come back in with some kind of white. I don't know what kind of white. I do have this Derwent China White pencil, but I don't know how well it's gonna go over. Like, I think I need to use white gouache, or just like white, just like paint. I just need to use paint. So if I put some green here, yeah, this doesn't go over shit. I used to have a China marker. Where is it? It's on my desk. That kind of does it. Maybe I need a darker color to test it on. That kind of does absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to use paint. Because that sucks. That's garbage. What other concerts can I listen to? No, but he's cute. He's pretty good looking, I think. I don't know. I mean, that's just one picture. I can't tell. So you probably need to post a lot of pictures of him in chat and a lot of naked ones before I can fully honestly tell you if he's good looking or not. I don't have a light blue. Oh no, I do have a light blue crayon. Sweet. This is a sky blue Crayola crayon. That's not fucking light blue. Fucking shit. Oh, these crayons lie to me. I guess I have to use white in there somehow. But will white make this brighter looking? Where's the white pencil? Where's the white crayon? So I don't have a white crayon. Oh, here's something really weird. I don't know if you guys will know what this is. It's something Pro X Tours grade crayon, lead free. I didn't know what this was either, and then I looked it up. This is actually a it's not a it is a crayon, but it's meant for lumber. So people who work in the lumber industry, like, I don't know, I guess sometimes you need to mark logs. You need to mark the log to say, oh, this log is ready for processing or something. So it's a very dry crayon. It's almost chalky. That's weird. And then this crayon is like, I guess it would normally be like this big. It'd be like twice as big, and it's kind of like it's like $12 or something. I don't know. I just found all these crayons and then took them. I just found all these crayons and then stole them. You know. That doesn't fucking show up at all on cam. Not one bit. But that's okay. What would you do? What, they put a rap interlude in this song. Wow. This rap really undermines the emotional power that this song has. It just makes it so angry. No. The sun. How'd you meet him, Squiddles? I had a friend who I played Guild Wars with introduced me when we went to school. He told me he didn't want to date anyone in high school, so I waited 3 years on. So. Wow. So you super stalked him? No big. I just casually stalked him for 3 years. That casual stalking. No big. God, there's so many covers of this song. Oh, who was an asshole? Was it me? Were you dating me, perchance? Was it me by accident? Was it moi, perchance? So what I'm doing here is I'm using this blue crayon to darken some of the areas, because it's the same blue as the water. So it's just to really try to place the octopus inside the water. Have some blue invade the color of the red of the octopus. Do I really? So he sounds like a sexy beast. Is he black like me? Is he a fellow black man like I am? Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back in here with gouache if I want to take these tones any further. But it's nice that the black crayon seems to be really soft. So it seems to go over top of any other crayon regardless of what was going on, like how thick the wax was already. Ew, Chinese. Gross. Why you gotta be so racist, Sir Squiddles? Why'd you have to bring race into it, huh? Why'd you have to bring race into this? We were all having a good time and then you just brought race into it. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Can't get a break. Freaking white people. Am I right? Am I right, everybody else that's not a white person? Okay, can you guys tell what it is yet? It's real mysterious what I'm drawing. Can you tell what I'm drawing, guys? Hey guys, can you tell what I'm drawing? Holy, this playlist is only hello covers. Holy shit. Do people really like this song that much? I mean, it's pretty good, but it's like, Jesus. So why was that guy such an asshole? What did he do? Did he karate chop you? Huh? Is that what kind of racist shit you want to say? I know you want to racially blast him here. Go on, Sir Squiddles. Expose all your racial hate towards your ex-boyfriend. We're all friends here, right? And some people are recording. Whoa, you just called him a dog? That's pretty racist. What if I was him the whole time? Could you imagine if I was your ex-boyfriend the whole time and you didn't know? And then I didn't know? Well, I mean, I guess I should know because I've seen pictures of you. But like, let's pretend I was stupid. Do I have a darker red? Violet red. What does this look like? I need to cut off the end of this. I guess I can just sharpen it. My fancy crayon sharpener. Do you see how fancy I am? I'm rich. I'm a rich person. I'm the 1%. The other side. Oh my god, this. So the problem is because this crayon was in the sun, right? So it melted. So all the pigment left some of the wax. So a lot of the wax that's on top, that's sitting on top, is just kind of like. It's just like pure wax. So it's not actually drawing, and it's not even depositing color. What is that, a brown? What is this? A fuchsia? A fuchsia? Do I use fuchsia here? Or nobody at all. Stop defining yourself by men. Am I right? Am I right? High five? Chat? Chat? High five? Am I right? Girls. Ha. Ha. Girls. Man, girls are dumb. Do you hear this song? What an idiot. What a fool. Does it look good? Last Christmas. I kind of don't want to do Sharpie over it now. Spent so much time doing it. Someone special. And it's kind of fun. Do you think my wife is gonna like it? It's my present from my wife. Well, if my wife doesn't like it, maybe my kids will, you know? My kids always like what I draw. You know when I said before, oh, it's pretty obvious what I'm drawing. Uh, that's my favorite way of pissing people off, pissing artists off. Like if you ever see an artist doing if you ever see an artist doing a self-portrait and it's so obviously themselves, you know what you should do? You just go up to them and you want to fucking piss them off. You just go up to them and go, "Oh, that's a really nice portrait." And you pause. Who is it? That's all you gotta do to fucking piss somebody off. Doing a self-portrait. Oh, that's real good. That's real good. Who is it? And then they'll fucking murder you. That's my favorite. It's literally the best. What color is this? This is a dark blue. Oh, this is dark blue. That did sound like pentatonics. It sounded boring. Oh shit. Maybe I'll make this into a speed paint. Oh, that's not a blue pencil. That's not a blue crayon. I should make speed paint videos. Do you think this is good enough for a speed paint video? I don't know how to get the intensity of red that I want. All these reds are like garbage. Suck his life? What kind of lyric is that? Yo, suck his life. Do it. Yo, quick, suck his life. I do have I do have spray on fixative, but I don't know if you can do it with crayon. Do you know what I mean? Like if I put spray on fixative, maybe it'll give it more texture again so that I can layer more crayon on. Maybe I'll go look that up. But I really don't think it'll work. Workable fixative wet wax crayon. Workable fixative or non-workable? Well, the spray can create the ideal delivery system, tiny drops in a wide spray. The purpose of most fixative is to keep charcoal, Conte crayon, pencil, and pastels from rubbing off. The other purposes of fixatives to protect your work from damaging UV rays. Do you know the answer, Squiddles? Well, that seems like a good thing to... That seems like a good thing to test. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper. It would mess up the paper. I don't know. Well, it's time to test it. I'll be back. I'll be back. What do you mean mess up the paper? Well, I mean, like, that's the point, right? Yeah. Well, you have to use a workable fixative, not just you wouldn't want to use a finishing fixative or you'd fuck up your shit. Yeah. You know. Just overall, this isn't as dark as I want it to be. It's not as moody Judy as I want it to be. What? Don't tell me good luck like I'm gonna fuck everything up. How dare you? How dare you, my most trusted lieutenant, betraying me in my time of need. It's hard showing this in correct lighting. Well, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a piece of paper and practice or test it on this piece of paper. So, I guess I'll take, that's blue, green blue. What the fuck's green blue? That's not green blue. So, let's saturate the paper with crayon. That's pretty saturated. Doesn't seem like it'll want to accept anything else into it. Some yellow, turning it green slightly. Now the crayon is kind of like clumping on it thickly. Alright. I'll do that, and then I'll do a different one. It's much more spread out. And then another one that's even kind of less. So the kind of the fixative that I use is Spectrafix pastel fixative. It's, although it says pastel fixative, I think it works for a bunch of stuff. So let's just see. Seems pretty well coated. So I'll just put that aside to dry. The nice thing about that that brand of spray fixative is that it's non-toxic. It's a milk-based fixative, and what that means is you can use it indoors and you don't have to go outside. Because definitely the other brands, if you use them indoors, it'll be really strong smelling. Let's see some music. This cover sounds weird. Okay, this cover sucks. This cover's garbage. Oh, so you waited for me to be rude? That's pretty rude, piece of shit. See, the problem is I don't want to add black. I want to add depth of blue, but I just don't have a crayon that's gonna give me that blue that I need. You know? So I just press this crayon in really hard. Whoa. Who wrote this song? What a wordsmith. I really, 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 really like you. What a fucking poetic genius. There we go. Oh! So there's this website. It's called Virtual Piano. Right? It's called Virtual Piano. And it's so fun. Call me maybe girl. I don't know what you're talking about. Shit. Shit, my Firefox crashed. 1 second. Fuck, I can't see chat. Oh, here's another water brush that I got in the mail. It's really cool. The point is so... Do you see how pointy that point is? I haven't used it yet, but it's really cool. It's really pointy. Someone like an artist that I trust, their opinion, they said that the Pentel water brush was the nicest. They thought it was like the nicer of all the water brushes, so. Music sheets. I'm your ex-boyfriend. Gross. I wouldn't date someone like you. Wrecked. Oh, man. Oh. Do you feel hurt? Does it hurt you? Can you guys hear that? Can you hear it? It's cool because it's all the keys are mapped to the piano. They're all mapped. I mean, not mapped to the piano. They're mapped to the fucking keyboard. Oops. this here. Let's find one. It has music sheets. But these music sheets are like really awful. I don't know if you guys know how to play music, but like music that has timings, right? Like the notes are different length notes, and it matters. So if you just give somebody a list of notes and you don't tell them how fast or how long to play each note, it's actually pretty useless. You know, it doesn't. It's really hard to tell even what song it is, even though it's a list of notes. So let me see if you guys can tell what song this is. Actually, that one's pretty easy to tell, because the actual like way you play that song is actually close to just making all the notes the same length. I don't know, it's weird. You have to know how these songs sound before you actually play them, or it doesn't make any sense. Oops. Oops, why do I keep pressing that? Oops, I ruined the whole song. No one to tell. And then the music stops there. Oh no, there's some more. And then the music stops there. But how iconic is that song that you can tell just from 4 notes? Anyways. Okay. I'll see if the thing has dried yet. It did dry. But I don't know if it's like sealed it any. So what would be a good test? I guess yellow on top of this blue, right? You've been trapped. How does it feel? Fuck, it just needs so much more spray. So I just sprayed it a lot. Maybe that'll help if I just put so much. I think if I wanted to layer something, I would have to spray such a like an industrial kind of fixative, something that would stick to the wax, like something with sand in it or something, like something weird. Do you know what I mean? Because how do you give texture back to like wax? That doesn't make any sense. Wow.
What is it? You know that like that NASA airplane that goes 0G? So it was like fucking my balls were hitting under my chin with so much bass, and like we were parked in.
Come on, you're a baddie. Don't deny it. You suck. How does the stream look? Does it look shitty? Does my stream look shitty? Holy. That camera resolution is garbage. Holy crap. Holy. Is this stream quality really bad? Is it really ugly? Because on my OBS it doesn't look bad. Oh no, wait, it does look bad. RIP. The watercolor thing that you said, did you get one of these? Did you get a koi watercolor set? Is this what you got? A koi, Sakura koi watercolor, pocket, field sketch, something, something, something. Knew it. Yeah, I don't think this is doing anything. Whoa, it's doing weird stuff though. Yeah, the fixative. I don't think the fixative did anything. It's like melted the crayon that used to be there. And now it's like falling off. Nope. Whoa, beg on her knees? We know what she's doing. Begging. Stop what? You don't like the Barbie? What you got against Barbie girls? Yeah, that's what guys love. That's what guys say all the time. It's just like, oh man, I wish my relationship was more complicated. That's what guys say all the time, you know? That's what I hear. Like, numero uno complaint about relationships for guys. Oh, it's not complicated enough. I wish there were more games. What's your name? Guess what? You'll never see them again. You're never gonna see them again. Well, it's not all about you. Well, that turned ugly real quick. Oh, that looks shitty. Scrape that shit off. Isn't that what your boyfriend tells you all the time, Sir Squiddles? He's like, whatever your name is. Oh, I wish this was more complicated. Isn't that what he tells you all the time? Oh, Jennifer. You don't play enough mind games with me. So what do you think? So what do you think? Should I use Sharpie on this or not? I feel like I'm gonna ruin it. I feel like I'm gonna ruin it if I put stuff on it. Oh, are you getting spooked? You fucking getting spooked, bro? I don't know. I just think... Just think if I use a Sharpie, it would make it look cool. You know? Is this where I cheat? Is this where I cheat? Where I just take a picture of it and I put it into Photoshop? Is this the moment I cheat? This is the cheating moment. Cheating has commenced. Bullshit, garbage cheating has commenced. Okay. Fuck, I need like a tray. I need a tray. Do you see all this garbage on my desk? Jesus. I just need a tray that I can put all my active... Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, put a tray just for all my active art utensils. And just, like, put in a thing. Let me turn off this webcam. So mean. I'm just like looking around my room for something I could use for that, but there's nothing around my room. My life's so difficult. Nobody's life is more difficult than mine. Bring out my tablet, my twablet. Okay. I don't know, do people not like watching digital art? I like watching people do doing digital stuff. Like, I think it's really impressive. What? Yikes, what? Well, I think people are just very easily... People easily are... I think the general population is easily romanticized. They're easily seduced. You know? Also, with the general population, they don't understand how difficult digital, like painting digitally is, but they fully understand what it's like to paint with crayons, or they fully understand what it's like to paint or draw things by hand, right? Do you know what I mean? So I guess people appreciate traditional art more because they understand it more. They're so far removed from painting digitally that they can appreciate what's going on. Hey, Forgotten Crowd, what's up? Oh yeah, did you did you have success? So, see, I think it does look nicer. Doesn't it look nicer? It brings all the fuzzy kind of like crayonness into focus. Oh, I you wanted to ask me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you? What about it? What about what about the way I do it? What, you want to fight? In my stream, like in my profile, it says what it says. It says what program I use. You use just use that theme, and then also use that theme, and then also you go to Windows and you go to single window mode. And then I can help you from there. I can show you how I then you just move these things around. And then you go into Windows, and then you can open dockable dialogues, and I like having the navigation. I like having the navigation in the top right, because I can easily like kind of press the zoom in and zoom out, and then you can just drag on top of the navigation to move around the screen. So you don't have to like have so many shortcuts that you use if you're like zooming in and out all the time. Huh? No worries. I don't really update. I don't really update them. thanks. It started off with a crayon drawing. So I did this on stream. I did it in crayon, and then I was just debating whether or not I should use a Sharpie and kind of outline it, and it just looks so much nicer outlined. You know? It's just so much more graphic and interesting. You think so, right? It looks better with the outlines. Don't you guys think so? And you doubted me. Okay, I have to wash my face. Uh, that's cool, Forgotten Crowd. I'm glad you stopped in and said hello. I went to go wash my face, and then I thought, hey, I should grab some tea, and then I went and got tea, and then I got some food. But it's really nice of you to come in and say hello. That's what I really wanted to ask you. I just wanted to catch you before I went to bed. I'm going to have my own slumber party. A party of three, me, my pillow, and my blanket. That sounds... that sounds like I should be there. So, I'm gonna eat this food that I have. Because I'm hungry. Hungry for attention. Hey, show me... Did you draw something, Sir Squirtle, though? Did you draw something with crayons? You said you brought out your crayons, right? You have to go into the files and manually add it to the files. Just look online for how to add themes to GIMP. It'll explain it. I forget, like I did it a while ago, but I think you go into, you have to unzip it, right? You have to unzip your pants. And then I think you have to go into so you go into C drive, and I think it's program files, like program files, not x86. Just go into program files, and then there should be a folder that says GIMP. Yeah, there should be a thing that says GIMP 2, and then you go in, and then there should be a folder that says share, and you go into that, and then there should be one called themes, and you go into that, and then you put them in there somewhere. Well, that's not the right place. Users, GIMP 2.8, themes. Okay, never mind. It's like this. Alright, bye Squirtle. Squiddles. Goodbye Squirtle. No, that's how you do it. So you go first, here, I'll write it down for you. You go computer, C drive, users, your username, and then there should be a GIMP. There should be a .gimp -2.8, and then there should be another folder called themes. And then in there, you just take all those files that you extracted, and then you put it in there. And I think you have to do it in administrator, like it'll ask you for admin access, and then it should be good. And then you have to restart you have to, like, if GIMP was already open, you'd have to restart the GIMP. Did you figure it out? Did that help you, Forgotten Crowd? It should be pretty simple if you're not, you know, an old person. Oh wait, are you an old person? Like, I almost doubt there's nobody that's like age 40 and over on Twitch. Well, maybe there are. You know, actually, in person, this drawing looks a lot nicer. In person, it looks a lot nicer than how my webcam was looking at it. I can make nothing. So yeah, and then you put it in a single windowed mode. Thanks for the host. What a beast. Alright, I'll see you later, Forgotten Crowd. Shit. Jealousy. Just as a daydream. Bound in flame. What the flame? Way too far, but then like space, baby, come back to me. And it's torture. Nice baby. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I think it looks cool. My friend. It's time to go advertise myself in someone else's stream.
But I miss you too, baby. Saturday was nuts. You had a Saturday stream that blew up? Nice, dude. I'm just hating. Making a dragon? Fuck yeah, I want to see it. Bring that ass all up in here.
The epic snipe. I'm gonna snipe these nerds.